Welcome back. We've returned to Thors Military Academy after our trip to St. Arc, where we blurted out top military secrets to about it was like 30 plus people there by the end.
We've definitely committed some light treason.
It's very light treason, you know. Reen's gonna get such a head pat for this.
Oliver just smacking him on the head.
So, chapter 2 begins. Let's find the right save, because we did a kind of attempt to record this a while ago, and then, things just didn't work out, but they're working out now. We're gonna have a pretty exciting adventure, I believe. From what I have heard, we will be exploring Crossbell City and its surrounds, which is new to me. I've never been there.
All right, well, let's see what it looks like in 3... Wait, no, we also did 3D. Shit.
I mean, it was technically 3D. It was viewable only from one angle most of the time. But, the camera is swooped around enough, I feel like most of it got represented.
I suppose.
Let's just hop in. This intro thing isn't working.
I'm placing my bets. This chapter we are getting Machias and Eusis and third, need a woman, Millium.
We did have a bit of Millium time before, but the thing is, I know that on the character list and in the character intro, we did have Randy and Tio listed. That would fill out the party if we also have Eusis and Machias.
Okay.
Really?
And perhaps Elisa might show up to do a little damage control for the WMDs that her mom built and pointed directly at the city.
Oh, I forgot Elisa existed. Yeah, that's a good call.
She might be there. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yes, we'll allocate a part of the donation to your tuition. I don't think you'll need to worry about anything through graduation. Oh, thank you so much!
I love you, black-haired female student.
I don't know how I could ever repay you, President Elise.
Of course she's the president.
This is just a Kaguya-sama scene now. Pink-haired lady and everything.
This is all just part of my job as student council president. Besides, there are other students in the same situation as you. So don't worry about it at all, okay?
All right, we're done with that.
Voices are a luxury and only part of your donation was put towards them.
Well then, would you care for some tea and cookies? I just recently received some as gifts.
Wow, that was fast.
Sorry, Elise, everyone knows you have a hot brother now.
Is that so? Well, he doesn't seem to be very fond of being called a hero.
Anyway, I'll be pulling your tuition now. It's kind of new. It's a little new.
It's the first year. I think that means it's new.
But it is still Thors. It is still under the Thors authority. The Thorsity.
The Thorbrella.
Oh, and no. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, that one's definitely not true.
Elise, are you here?
I am summoned.
Yes, please come in. Oh, I see you already have a guest.
Good Lord, Alfred.
That is the wildest hair. That is Naruto using a jutsu hair.
without the hair monster.
Oh dear, did I interrupt something?
Please, we both know you did that on purpose.
Spaghetti-kun does what she wishes.
Well, you seemed to be troubled when she mentioned Reen. You should have simply told her. Reen's special someone was already decided 14 years ago. Or something like that.
No, I don't think so.
You're always saying such silly things. There are rumors going around about you as well, Your Highness. A secret rendezvous with the Ashen Chevalier in the Imperial Palace.
I mean, we could go with a turbulent aircraft ride with the Ashen Chevalier, because that did happen.
Now, a daring rescue.
Yes. Where we basically only talked about you the whole time, but we did have a daring rescue.
Promises made for the summer festival, or something like that.
Please open your eye. Thank you.
We were just talking about you at the ceremony after the Northern War. And,
That does not make it
I
better.
asked him for a bit of advice too, but... Gosh, you certainly have gotten tough, Elise. Since you took on the role of student council president, you don't crack nearly as easily. At this point, the students and teachers alike are relying on you.
Well, since my brother's become so famous, I need to make sure to try my hardest too. But even so, there are times when I'm made aware of how little I can actually do. For example, I couldn't do a thing to help her.
It was out of your hands to begin with. It wasn't a question of finances. I hope she's doing well, though it worries me that she hasn't replied yet.
What's the backlog button? Nope.
I don't think we get that during cutscenes.
Ah!
Oh yes, I drifted off the main topic.
No. There's definitely a button for it. And that's not it. Alright, we're gonna reload.
I couldn't do a thing to help her.
Okay, so who is her? Do we know her? Is it... Like, it's probably not Ren, right?
It was out of your hands to begin with.
I
It wasn't a
don't
question of
imagine,
finances.
no.
I hope she's doing well, though it worries me that she hasn't replied yet.
Also, here's the button for the backlog, by the way. Hope everybody enjoys the backlog existing. Oops.
Yeah, I can't...
Because it's definitely not anyone in Class 7 originally, because they're all out of this age range.
Yeah, they're not in school. We don't have another female princess.
That's true. It's true. I don't know.
Well, guess we'll get
Indeed.
jumped.
Maybe Tio? I think Tio can acquire finances, though, if she wanted to go to the girls' school.
Tio can shark anyone in the world to pay her way through college.
In addition, the way the Vander family and poor Olivert have been treated lately, it's nothing but sad news. I heard there was an incident during the branch campus's field exercises. Reen was there, right?
Yes, in Sutherland.
Sarah, maybe?
Like they're trying to get Sarah to teach. I don't know why the student council would be part of that.
Yeah, I don't know. The finances line is what makes it so questionable to me.
Well, because we started the scene by talking about, like, we got you the scholarship, pink-haired girl. Don't talk about my brother. Yeah, I don't know.
It seems there were some suspicious
just-
things happening there. He sent me a message telling me to be careful.
It might just be just somebody we don't know yet. But usually when they go, her or him, it usually backtracks to somebody.
Yeah. Well, maybe we have some secret new character, or it's Muse.
I see. How thoughtful of him. Compared to him, Cedric is... I haven't a clue.
I can't wait to see Cedric again.
I've heard that everybody hates him.
That's why I want to know.
Oh yes, I drifted off the main topic. In regards to that thing I mentioned before, do you think you would be available for it?
Yes, the student council's projects will be finished on schedule. So I would love to join you.
Yeah, they're coming to the branch campus.
Yep. I always think that Bruce Wayne should be driving a train through this building somehow.
Push the order for the new devices up on the schedule. If you need to, combine both versions in one shipment. Evaluate it by cost, usability, performance, and security.
We know how to do our jobs, Miss Reinford.
I just
The
had
Railroad
training
Corporation's
last
operating
week that was
system has
very
been
much in.
delivered, right?
Holy God!
All right, well, introduction to blonde-haired woman. They do like this camera angle a lot for some reason.
Go and
Yeah.
attend their tests. Make sure
Can't
they
imagine what it
understand the
could be.
additional services we offer for it.
Maybe this is POV of the characters.
That's what I'm going to tell myself.
This is Reinford. What is it?
Please zip up your shirt. Ooh, the Crossbell branch.
Gee, I wonder who they'd hire there.
Oh, yes. I'll be right there. That's it for the meeting. Thanks, everyone.
Based on the positioning, that means one of the women was looking down her shirt.
Not the caring part.
Okay, we know who.
We all know her boyfriend is Reen, maybe, or nobody. It's just how these things work.
I mean, her family picks the worst choice in people every time.
Thanks for waiting. It's good to speak with you again.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, yeah.
I received the operation report. It seems like the Arcus 2 is working out well.
Oh my god, it's Tio.
Yes, thankfully. The master and subcourt system is working out especially nicely.
It's that girl that we had a stuffed animal to put on our arms for some reason.
I'm just glad we know all of her tragic backstory now.
We do. And so we don't have to cover it again.
We'll get it as a character note.
On top of that, the long-distance communication is even better than I expected.
That kind of thing's a bit iffy without signal boosting facilities.
Girl in a lab coat.
Did RF set up a bunch or something?
Well, actually, we used a little trick. I'll tell you about it the next time we meet in person. Outside work hours, if we can manage it.
I see. I'll have something to talk with you about as well. I'll be looking forward to it, Miss General Manager Elisa Reinford.
Likewise, Chief Tio Plato.
Oh, we're going with Plato. All right.
I always forget it's Play-Doh.
Well, it was definitely pronounced Pudato in Crossbell, which we didn't get an English dub for. So we're gonna be blindsided by a few names.
I'm happy to see her, but I need to do something about this never-ending schedule of mine.
You have a ninja maid. Yeah.
Oh, come in!
I've brought you some tea and cookies.
So since we recorded last, I have done the deepest dive on Code Geass, and Sharon makes it clear to me how much more they took from that series than just the mechs.
I believe it.
Hi, Sayoko.
They really do seem to love Gias.
Oh dear, it's already 3? Thanks, Sharon. Stay and have a cup with me. Oh, and for everyone out there,
I have already provided them with coffee and snacks.
oh, I feel alive
I mean, I guess that's a
again.
nice perk at an office job.
Just 2 body lengths away, I've got some cookies.
Seriously, Sharon, your tea and snacks are like an oasis in the desert of my workday.
My. It's good to work hard, but make sure you get proper rest, my lady. Perhaps you should call up the other members of Class 7 on occasion.
I'm sorry for making you worry. But it won't be that much longer before I get to see...
Who? Who are you blushing about, Elisa? Is it Machias?
Machias would be an aid to her job.
Oh my. I suppose I didn't need to mention it after all. Now that I think of it, you were speaking with Lady Fee and Lady Laura just the other day.
If you already knew that, then why bother bringing it up? Ugh, whatever. What about you, though? I haven't seen you around lately. It seems like you've been busy helping Mother. Or does it have something to do with your past?
Oh my, no. Of course not. The past is in the past. My love and loyalty will not change because of it.
Okay, the more you say that, the more I don't believe you.
Oh, it's coming back. It's definitely going to
So
come back to
please,
haunt her.
Do not worry.
No matter how many assassins she takes care of off screen, it's gonna come up on, before too long.
2 chapters. Now I must go back to Scarlet Devil Manor to be a boss fight.
Something's off.
She time stopped the employees outside to make sure they wouldn't interrupt.
She's being unusually kind and making me reminisce about... Oh, it's them!
Hello?
You're free now, right?
Yeah, I'm good. Work's going well, so no fires to put out right now.
Hey, Machias.
All right, you two, let's get started.
I don't know why the idea of Elisa and Machias hooking up is so funny to me. It's just completely dysfunctional.
No, it would be the worst, but also the 2 of them are so bloody-minded, business-like, they would probably pull it off.
They would get so much done, but not romance.
Their dinner parties would be hell, but they'd be so good at their jobs.
Back we go.
Now I'm just imagining Irina Reinford and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, that's right. She did drop her wallet here.
I plan on leaving after I've taken care of some unfinished business here. I'll see you there then.
Emma Milstein.
If I had been a bit faster, we could have been able to meet here. Just a little longer.
Well, aren't you happy?
God.
Humans sure come up with some interesting ideas.
I was going to say the camera was being polite about this one, and then we get
Like
this
using
shot.
that communication artifact
It's-
that Prince
it's-
had hidden away as a relay for
She's
your
got
network.
a cat. We have to see the cat, of course, and Emma's face, and there's no other way to do that. So, this is I'm generally not bringing it up, but there was a period of a few games right around here where Falcom they got real horny. in not a good way. And in the games since, they seem to have backed off a bit. But like this and East 8 are just kind of wow. Wow, you guys went for it.
Oh boy, I
Seems like
just
that
installed
bracelet
East 8,
with all
so
the
I guess I'm
tricks
gonna
up its
find
sleeve
that
had
out soon.
Something to do with it too.
Like, it's a great game, but it's also quite horny.
All right.
And don't forget all the support Elisa lent us, too. It's thanks to all the help we get from so many different people that
Why
we're
are
able
you
to keep
suddenly so
going.
mature, miss? I have to do it all myself.
Because nobody's here to watch her except for the cat that she can't force to leave.
I don't know about that. Our kin are supposed to be hidden away guarding our sacrament by ourselves. But anyway, seems like some weird things are starting to happen to him. Not being able to come back out of his powered-up form, that's not normal.
Yes, I hope our spells are able to help him.
I mean, we have to unlock the powered-up
But
form
before
first
that,
to even do
we
that.
need to take care of this. This is the only shrine in this region. Give me a hand, Celine.
Leave it to me, Emma.
Oh no, I'm being told the outfits are going to get worse before they get better.
Conflict in Crossbell. I've seen some outfits from Cold Steel 4. I count that as part of the period that I'm discussing. But we don't need to bring it up every time, because it's going to be a lot of times.
Oh yeah. Oh right, we have some black records too.
That's true. We got some black records. We got a new creep shot.
Oh yeah!
We got a medal or something. Gonna need to check that medal.
I think we got 2 medals.
Oh, hey. Randy, go away.
I'm instructing, Reen.
Okay, I guess he's the advisor for the tennis club or something. They're not gonna appreciate when he begins training them in the Manway method.
I don't know. I feel like the one training sequence we saw him do, they will probably hate that more.
Oh, yeah, we dug a pit and put a bunch of monsters in there. Let's go learn tennis.
So we're just gonna use Professor Schmidt's little hole in the ground, and we're gonna just stick you down there for a week of tennis.
No, you're gonna start a club, and I will pay for it. That chess set, irreplaceable.
This came from the Ambrian Northlands, one of the only things we were able to save.
It's immune to the salt.
Oh, trust me, that chess set is going to make plenty of salt.
Music is just talking to Kyrie like, are you an Esper or a guide?
Oh, everyone's joining clubs outside of their comfort zone, huh?
I suppose. And that's what Reen was trying to drill into him. It's like, oh, you're gonna learn so much by swimming, I guess. I don't know.
Look, I never learned, so...
And she could probably use the exercise. When left to her own devices, she just rides her robot around.
what are my joints for?
That wasn't quite right.
Buh.
Honestly, Sandy should have also pulled out a knife.
Chef off. Okay, what does TP/C stand for? We have to know.
That's a good question. There were also some changes to the staff. Hello. I love giant stacks of papers. Thank you so much.
Celestin is kind of just a I'll do whatever with a smile butler.
That's the attitude that you would have had to do to put up with Patrick's trouble period of 12 years.
God, yeah. And he treats him like a brother, too.
I do not buy that Schmidt would put up with Mint for a single second.
Oh no, Schmidt is going to hate every second this klutz is around.
Okay, according to Stabby the Clown in chat, TP/C is going to remain a mystery.
Damn it. When we get further into the game, I'm digging into the files to look for this.
Anyway, we got Mint on the robots. And gender divided lessons. Of course.
I'm not gonna say anything yet.
All right, ladies. Let's make sure we follow the recipe.
I mean, I was still in school during the home ec/shop class divide.
I don't know if we had any of those when I was in high school.
It didn't really happen at my school, but it was definitely around at the time.
Yeah.
The right ingredients and the right timing are both crucial to making sweets. If you know your way around a kitchen, then I welcome you to help beginners.
Sandy? Cheetah?
Yes!
You sure are.
That is some rage whisking.
You guys want to put any ingredients in those bowls or what?
Wet first.
Muse's the only one with any self-control here. Yeah, you're doing great.
Altina can barely lift the whisk. Give her some credit.
Oh, of course the ingredients landed on a vanished square. That's what happened.
I love that we have Sepith flakes.
Like, they could have just tilted the bowls up a little bit. That would have worked.
Yeah, just flip them around and you're good.
Like, it's obviously the same animation. It's just Cheetah's is tuned up.
They're also polite to just not say anything about Muse completely flunking the class.
She'll summon some treats from the dark beyond.
Oh, she's going to summon drama.
At this point, I'm just waiting for Muse and Emma to be in the same room at the same time and see what happens.
Oh, I feel like Muse's going to have a Griano-style bird.
Because the last time that we had two witches in the game, there was some strong avoidance.
Yeah, they can immediately pick each other out, it seems like. Altina. Elliot is cute.
Yeah, I bet. So we've abandoned cooking.
Toa might not be the best instructor to have let this get this out of hand.
She's in the back drinking.
Cooking sherry for the bowl, cooking sherry for me.
Hey, it worked for Sarah.
That's true. I don't know, Michael's not my type.
I could see it, but it's not strong enough to overcome his personality.
Much like Schmidt.
Kurt's a pretty boy, Ash is a bad boy. Sure, I guess.
Yeah.
Like Gustav, sure. I don't know. It's Stark being a. Oh god, it's Stark and there's the other one that I keep mixing them up. What's his name? I want to remember it before they say it. It's Kurt's roommate.
Sorry, I'm just thinking Grianos again. I got that bird on the mind.
It's definitely not Grianos.
Pablo.
It's not Pablo. I'm not thinking of Pablo. Pablo's such a jokester. He keeps making these funny jokes about trains. Sydney.
Yes, per our helpful chat.
And, well, also Maya.
Thank you.
Oh, you don't want to know the answer to that. He keeps walking in on me when I'm sleeping. Ooh, tell me more. No, not like that.
We're both veterans of the war, she says, cocking her gun.
We bounced topic between Reen and Agate so fast. I was like, what did Agate get in touch with Alpha? And that does not. We're back at Reen. We're back on Reen now.
Everyone just presumes blondes love Agate, up to and including Oliver.
Oliver's strike zone is very wide.
Yeah.
Him and Crow, I feel, would just they would date pretty much anybody in the whole series. Just about. For better or worse.
Date,
Ooh.
I'd say yes with Oliver. Crow is a one-night stands other than his hubby.
We're getting off of this topic.
Okay.
We're talking about how mature Cedric is.
God.
Stop talking about Cedric. I hate him. Ah, yes, boys do computers. Because Schmidt won't let them into the lab to do shop class.
That concludes the overview.
Oh man, imagining Schmidt doing shop class is really good.
The rest of your time will be self-study.
We just
I
got
will give you
here.
A task program from the Foundation that even a monkey could understand. Just follow the prompts on screen one at a time. Feel free to talk. That is all.
I'm going to teach a Panzer Soldat how it can juggle.
Schmidt gave the class 1 minute and then left. I'm pretty good with these CPU things.
Oh, hell yeah.
Girls make sweets, lads make curry. That's just how it works.
Curry is a surprisingly easy recipe. For a level 1 day 1 class, I am amazed that they are actually doing coding exercises already.
I'm trying to remember the name. It's a human resource something. It's a coding-based puzzle game.
Yes.
We're just pretend they're playing that, but like the Orbal version of it. Go away. I'm busy.
I was gonna say Choo Choo Rocket, but it's Mishy Mishy Panic.
Wow. It sure N.
What a sentence.
No.
Using a computer is like swordplay and chess.
I mean, riding a bike is exactly like riding a horse, apparently. So I think everybody here is just bad at metaphors. Similes, whatever.
Well, yeah, we don't see them taking a literature course of any type.
Well, yeah, because the literature courses get co-opted by problems.
Principal Aurelia keeps buying us the weirdest workbooks, you guys.
Thank God I don't need to help. I was bluffing.
I always asked Valimar to cheat on these.
I can't summon Valimar into the room. He'll break the windows.
The thought of him just sticking his head out outside the window and going, "You actually need an if-then statement rather than just 17 nested ones."
Have you considered a matrix? I mean, Schmidt started it.
Yes. He made a doom wad, Professor.
Oh, this is filthy. Wow.
What's a Barney? And why does he have to kill it?
Hold on. Click. Oops, I accidentally deleted the whole thing. Haha, whoops.
Can I either, Pablo?
Sydney, you have to find a skill. Just one. One single skill, please.
Drums! Drums is a skill.
All 6 of them descend on the keyboard at once.
I guess while we're focused on Ash again, the intro video ran again while we were doing prep, and I'm more convinced than ever about my theory that he's Louvet Jr.
What I was thinking after revisiting the chapter finale is he didn't come from Hamel, but I think he came from a place where the same thing happened, more or less. And there's something else going on besides the immediately obvious, as Ouroboros tends to do.
He just looks too much like the guy for me.
He does look a lot like the guy. Let's do this. No, you're not.
I ain't touched a computer yet.
Ash Carbide.
I also keep wanting to call him Ash Crimson, a similarly annoying character.
All of them, huh? What do you mean all of every single one? Wow.
Damn, Fedora, you're giving love advice?
Do as I say, not as I do. Hobbies, games, club activities, bonding events. Probably going into Schmidt's murder palace.
We are due a murder palace. Especially to level these kids up after they were out of the party.
What would possibly make you think that society is up to some schemes?
They were founded for scheming.
They're the schemiest, really.
Her hair looks like it's melting at this angle.
A little bit. And look how that turned out.
Hopefully you all have S-Crafts now.
Yes, Yuna. Everybody should have one of those.
Once we all learn our basic mechanics, you can come with me.
Stand. Bow.
Anarchy. The next location.
He'll show up to nag us, but nothing sooner.
I mean, metaphorically, but I'm pretty sure she's wearing a power skirt.
Is that a joke about me wearing slacks? Toa having an inferiority complex about this.
I like my stockings.
They were socks at one point, but in my size, they just come up this high.
There it is. I could check in on the students, or talk to Mint or Celestin, or all of those things. Maybe not check in with those two, or him. Alright, we got lots of tasks. And we can select characters not in our party when cooking.
Hey, handy.
And some dress shirts for everyone. And an attachment item for Altina, whatever that means.
Have you not figured this out yet? Well, guess what? Now we're making you do so.
Reen got a message. Oh god.
Holy crap.
Alright, characters. Let's just through them all. He was upset that Reen refused his help. But then Reen called him a good boy, and he was happy again. Kurt is simple.
Oh no, I really am a Vander. I like being praised by men who are really bad for me.
Has a crush on Agate, though yes, it's clear that he only treats her like a little sister. It's clear to everybody. Yes.
God, wouldn't that be nice?
I think Reena's actually writing these. Overcame a lot alongside him and their other allies.
It's so funny to me that Agate's like, I hope you're safe. She fought a god, dude. Twice.
That's just because nobody else had a good AoE attack. Alright, though Rutger's apparent return from the dead brings up many questions. She's happy she could talk with her father again at an extremely long distance.
Hey, Fee, what's up? Bye.
What? Alright, that seems to be all of that. What was it? L2, Arcus 2. Thank you message from Milliam. Thanks for the cute purse.
Oh, right, we sent her a purse and her stats went up.
It holds all her stuff after modifications. Alright, she likes it. I don't think we have anything else to update, but while we're here.
I guess we can look at the image.
Yep. Photo of Annabelle. That sure is. That's Annabelle, right?
You know, I don't know if we could get a better summary of her unless she had a rod in her hands.
Here's the fish.
Yay!
Okay, so we never did equip this on anybody. we should probably see this before, or whenever combat resumes.
Yeah, we got some really sick stuff last time.
Let's see. True Gladiator headband, of course. There was also Silver Star Lionheart medal. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's just a good all-around for any character.
Hey, I can think of a promising military academy cadet that desperately needs HP. Yeah. How about that?
How much of a hit is that to her speed? I forget what everyone's comparative levels are.
It was 5. Yeah, she's not much slower than Yuna.
All right.
And you can get the True Gladiator headband. And you should guess you can get the regular headband, probably. That's usually how these end up. Is one slot is full of gladiator stuff, and the other slot is full of
a pendulum or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but like the end game ones that protect against everything. I just try to get it across the whole party.
Yeah, amulets. I forget what the tiers are.
We'll put blue on all of them. Nah, that's not blue. Kurt.
Today I learned my co-host is colorblind, but for text.
I am very text blind. How do I reset? Reset. Everybody get back where you're supposed to be. There, costume. Green shirt. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's casual day.
You can get away with it until Michael gets back. Yuna's shirt. No. No, that's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird with the skirt.
It's a tennis skirt.
Kurt's shirt.
It matches my hat.
Like I think the black pants really are necessary to make this thing work. Also, I was going to unequip his hat, but nah, now it's part of him. Now it's fused.
Oh darn, we didn't min-max hard enough. We could have gone nuts with snow crabs and leaves and gotten silver earrings for everyone.
And this is also kind of a battle suit. The way she's wearing it. Also, there was an Altina Sans. There we go. She got a no hat. Like Maki says, no glasses.
It's so funny that they have to just add those on because the characters default to an accessory. Like, you're still burning a slot on this, sorry.
Alright, well. They've already picked their clubs. They picked their clubs a month ago. Principal.
Ooh, right. Yeah, you know what? I would remove Musei's stupid tiny hat. I could definitely agree. Stabby's got a point.
I have a small not fondness exactly, but I have a small respect for stupid tiny hats. The ones that like are so small you pretty much have to be wearing a headband. We're moving on.
I respect Altina's solely because I had that hat. It just wasn't in black. It was made of 8 different fabrics, a nightmare to dry clean, and in various colors.
Their lives were in danger just the other day.
Reen, we time skipped.
We'll cover this in the audio drama.
I've decided to make a school that just develops new types.
There's been some phrasing issues. Like someone in the Something Awful thread mentioned that the whole business about the attack in the suburbs probably meant in the outskirts. Which would actually make sense, aside from instead of the attack in the suburbs that we never heard about and never went there.
Yeah. This was, I believe a fresh team that wasn't all the series veterans, if I recall, so there were probably some lines that slipped through the cracks. Because we went over to NIS.
They kind of tried to cheap out on it for East 8, figuring nobody would notice, and everybody noticed. That first pass was rough.
I've never forgotten the words Archaeozoic Deep Hole.
Be ever vigilant. It was a big fortress, yeah. Yep. I mean, not every day. We can have one day off.
Club activities are training, and free days are also training, Ashen Chevalier. I hope you're doing side quests. Oh, apparently if we didn't have the fan patch, there are still items in the game which completely have incorrect descriptions about what they restore.
Yeah, I believe they fixed some of those from the initial console release, but not all. This conversation is dull as dirt. I'm sorry, Principal.
Yeah.
All right, the thing is arriving tomorrow about helping the townsfolk out.
It's going to show up in dog form. That's a movie joke.
Okay. All right. Apply a fresh mindset. We will do that. Hey, Toa. Hey, Kyrie. What's up?
Are we both chibi, Professor? I think we are.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, yeah?
Okay, so we're going to pick up another character to fill that role over time. Good to know.
Wayne's gonna come in missing an arm, and Kyrie's just gonna freak out and leave the school forever.
That's when Sharon will take the role because she's going to somehow ninja stitch it back on.
Well, yeah, Sharon obviously can do that.
I think I just assumed she can because I've been rereading Hunter x Hunter.
I believe it. Barring further evidence, I would believe she could do that.
Whoever the Ouroboros medical officer is must be nuts.
We already know who their doctor is.
Oh, right.
Like, theoretically, it's not the medical doctor, he's Ouroboros Schmidt. But, like, they're not going to stop him if he tries. All right, so what were you saying about the man whose only job something?
Oh no, it's just incredibly funny to me that Ouroboros has a guy who's, what if he was our thorniest character but somehow worse? Because they're the same guy, it's just ours might be moral.
What if Schmidt actually did it? Okay, so previously we had it made a, you saw the save files at the start of the video. We had made an attempt at the start of this chapter. Part of that was hopping in here with Red Moon Rose, and I believe we read chapters 3 and 4.
Yep.
And that really dragged, actually. So yeah, 30 pages, 19 pages for that one, 28. This is too long. It's too long. We can't do it. And it's too long, too dry. So look it up on the wiki.
If people actually want this is serious. If you actually want this, leave comments, and I will read this to you like an audiobook as a bonus video. That is my promise to you. But that is only if you want this.
Heartless Edgar seems fine. Like, it seems like a manageable amount, and also weird, percentage of weirdness, but man, Red Moon Rose just was not doing it. It was kind of a miserable recording, so we're just gonna leave it gone forever.
Tom Antonio will be back though.
Oh, Tom Antonio is amazing. I also don't really. We'll examine this some other time.
Yeah, we know the Rhineford's pretty well by now.
Rhineford Group is very well known. Yeah, probably cluster the readings towards the end of these recordings. Just, make it easier to skip. Unless we run across a chapter of Tom Antonio, of course. Unless it's exciting.
Yeah, those are immediate, on site.
Hello, Pablo. They're ramping up. We're in a bit of a transition period of doing stuff, and everything's a little murky right now. We're figuring it out. Lads and ladettes. Who's singing?
I don't even know if we've heard any of their music to know what a vocalist would need to be.
We've seen them stand around with guitars.
Huh. Sorry, Chatterbox. Guess you're gonna need a mic.
No one's gonna understand when I sing. I wanted an audition.
That's gonna be easier than you think, Pablo.
I mean, it's not easy, but like it's fairly common. It's fairly unrelated physically. So if you can do two things at once, it's doable.
Yeah, don't be Prince about it. If you're not dancing, you can probably cover this.
Like, we're not expecting him to like hit a keyboard with his feet.
God, I just imagined an Orbal synth pop group, and that's a nightmare to... What would those devices even look like?
I don't know, maybe we'll find out in Calvard. Anyway, these two don't care.
We already said no dibsies, Professor. I don't know why you're asking us.
He's 2 flutes, 2 clarinets, 3 violins, 2 big violins. Drum party over here.
This actually looks like they have a better setup than the main campus did for music.
Maybe. It's possible. Now I am enjoying the computer game.
For a second, I thought that was Kurt when the room loaded in, and I was like, oh my god, you still don't have it?
He was just, he was faking it in front of Pablo and Sydney. Hacking.
Oh, so kind of hacking.
I installed Orbal Linux on them.
I've just done that, and you know what? It is nice.
Yeah, but keep in mind, we're at like 2004 level computers, so we're talking 2004 level Linux.
That's true. I remember using the Ubuntu boot disks back then.
It's come a long way.
Yeah, I wasn't using it as a daily driver back then.
It is only in the last couple of years that I've felt it is even worth considering as my daily driver.
To be fair, I don't know if either of us could have ever guessed how bad Windows could get.
You would not believe the parties.
Your ash carbide reminds me so much of young Patrick.
I had to stop Patrick from joining so many blood sacrifices. We don't sacrifice the commoners anymore, but damned if that'll stop the students.
There's a skull and bones joke here, but I can't make it work.
I'm already pushing it.
Yeah.
Plus, they're paying me.
The payment probably does help. Tomorrow I will have convenient envelopes for you.
I've been told this was Lady Toa's job. She never actually did it, did she?
Do you mean compiling like a computer? No, I mean compiling like I'm putting them in an envelope.
Like I'm actually doing my job. And not just falling asleep and looking cute.
I don't know, I think with the silver hair he takes the win in the cute department.
But he's awake.
That's true, awake and cute is better.
He was appointed to assist in whatever capacity he is needed. It's ominous. I see that challenge button. It's not happening.
Nope.
He doesn't even have an icon. He's so busy, but he'll stop everything to play cards. God, I would be hard pressed to even remember how the basics of that game work at this point.
Well, basically start thinking about Yu-Gi-Oh! And then what you need to do is remember that in place of mana, you...
Of course. We all, of course, know Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, I sure as hell don't.
Hello, Chess. How are you chessing? Is it... So, is this supposed to be after the game? Because the boards sure don't look like it. Like, it's not set up at the beginning either.
No, they really only have the one chess model, and it never looks like it's deep into a game.
Like, I understand I'm not really supposed to be looking at it that hard. Yes, the 4 chess kings.
I think we did the chess sheet in our last game, though.
Jeez. I mean, you could clearly... You could go out onto the town and play chess there. You've done it.
Yeah, you are allowed to say that we're just going to do club stuff in town for, like, a burger. Kurt, man, I just wanted to play a game. I wasn't expecting you were going to make me run through all of training mode twice.
You joined the club because you thought it would just be easy, fun games, and you didn't think anybody could possibly take it all that seriously. Guess what, bucko?
Who would the competitions be against?
Music Academy? I don't know. So in the old school, we had the noble commoner divide.
Yeah.
In the chess clubs, that was the duels. But then they combined, and now we're in the trash school where it doesn't matter. So I don't know. All right, we got some literature going on over here.
Ah, this chapter of the game is going to rub in that Ash is smart, too.
Me and Ash alone together? Oh no! I mean, you're gonna make him angry. That's just how he is.
That's the secret, Tatiana. He's always etc., etc.
He's snippy, but it's okay. Tatiana,
like
as president of the literature club, you are going to need to learn about tsunderes. That's just a fact of life right now.
No, she only reads the cozy ones.
The cozy tsundere. She's just barely getting started, getting her feet wet in the Omegaverse. All right, so. That's true. That is true. The last time we saw him reading, it was an ass mag.
Reen's like, I can't really argue with this, although I feel like I need to.
He can sense that something's wrong here, but on the surface, it's fine. Everything's fine. They're just reading books quietly together. Nothing is gonna happen. No. Oh, there it is. Okay.
No entry, Professor Reen. We don't have scenes coded today.
I mean, it clearly doesn't exist. You can tell on the mini-map.
Yeah.
Okay, we got people at the pool. One person in the pool. I like that they included the depth of the person.
Honestly, there's a lot of little details on these maps that are above what you need to do. I gotta give them that.
If only I could, like, turn it a little higher than this. That's the one thing they've never done.
Yeah.
Because I want to view it from about this angle. Roughly, like maybe like closer to that. But instead it's like this. I don't play the game like this.
No.
Hello, swimmers. Trying so hard. But nothing really matters.
I'm sorry, the basics on using your arms definitely makes it seem like my joke about Altina's movement might be correct.
You do need to use your arms when swimming. It's very difficult to swim like a snake. Like, it's impressive that snakes can swim, honestly. But snakes are also like 85% muscle.
You know, I don't think I ever considered that, but
You should look up snakes swimming sometimes. It's an interesting movement that they do.
I am what you call the city type, so I don't even think about these things much.
All right, we got a Leonora note. Meddlesome. That's the note. She's meddlesome.
I didn't know Striga did activewear.
I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah. I guess they are just Nike or Adidas.
Known as Leo to her friends, she cannot physically restrain herself from meddling. Medleonora.
You know, you kind of need that sort of thing for someone who's going to be an instructor for a student like Altina.
I suppose. No. Absolutely not.
I'm dueling the pudding, Reen.
I have 2 knives and a fork and a spoon. I guess the second one's the buttered knife, but still, I don't know. This still seems excessive.
Major Michael is fancy.
Like the need for a separate butter knife only exists if you were sharing the food with anybody else, which he is not.
With the cards, we already went over this.
Noreen's gonna be like, "Of course I'll play with you, Major. Of course I will. As soon as we exit this conversation, I'm gonna hit R2 and we're gonna start playing Vantage Masters."
Oh God, of course they would.
I don't think he knows what breaks mean. I don't think he understands the concept.
Yeah, I also feel like he would have to have downtime on the train either way.
All right, Gina? Gina, yes.
Hey, good one.
Hey, Instructor Reen, it's been a while, huh?
I'm alone here except for Muse and this guy. Please be normal.
Oh, absolutely no promises.
He's going to put me out of a job soon, but maybe...
Maybe I can keep the job and just not do it.
Those are the best types of jobs, Gina.
Yes, we all appreciate you and remember you.
Look, you got her name right, so it's not like you have to talk.
Yeah, but I had to dig. I had to dig for it. Okay, we got all this. I'll look at it some other time. I'll get the Imperial Chronicle.
Yeah, we are going to need that.
Hello. What are you stirring up this time, Muse? Tea? Stirring up some tea?
I'm going to make potions. Who sends one teacup?
So far, so innocent. I feel like she always has a way, though. Yeah. This is gonna be a problem. Once again.
I'm just saying, I'm using a mug that I would not show anyone. I feel like she would somehow have the naked woman pen of teacups.
It's just fully nude Mishy.
Oh God, what a phrase.
Like, you think you've seen that already, but it turns out, no, you haven't. Yes,
Oh,
that's
right.
right. That's right, we gave her herbs and the other one. Wow. Alright. Strawberries is what it was.
Hey, handy.
I guess we're just going to be filling this out throughout the game so it looks less like a cemetery.
I also guess that means we have roughly 4 chapters.
I think it's more than that, but we may only have like 1 in the future. In a future chapter.
Have one of them half chapters, a divertissement.
Exactly. Advertisement. Hello, Tennis. Hello, Tennis.
Aco, Biko, and Seco.
I'm here too. Irene.
You did pick the most humiliating angle for Yuna on this.
Oh, there she is. She was peeking out for a sec. There we go.
Do we count the prologue as a chapter? Because if so, then I guess the math does add up. Wow, no one who goes to Thors can do any kind of normal sport.
Yes, incredibly fearless to play a casual tennis match. Really need to work up some courage for that. We're not looking at you, Reen.
Instructor, this is the girls' tennis club. No Reens allowed.
The sports storehouse. No, there we go. Alright, there's one person over here. Let's stop there before we check in on Schmidt.
Right.
Freddy looking for bugs.
Definitely look. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, looking for bark. Reen, I've eaten cicadas.
You looking for ingredients?
There was one time I was closing at a named pizza place, and I was the only person in the building. And it was a summer where there were cicada problems, and one of them got in, and it was just all over the place, making a nuisance of itself. I managed to like smack it out of the air, and it went flying. Like it was huge. Like I smacked it with something. It went flying, it landed on the ground, and then just started screaming. It was honestly kind of upsetting.
Oh, yeah.
So, there we go. That's my story of the time I killed a cicada and felt bad about it.
Mine was prepared as part of a meal, and I ate it. Hey, that's Shion's weapon. What is that doing here?
It's a part. Tita, we already have I mean, I guess it's fine if you want to build your own too.
Tita, Xenosaga would... Well, Xenosaga won't sue. They don't exist anymore, but...
We're gonna need to check to double check later once this is fully built. See if these parts are even on it, whatever it is. Oh, hey.
This is the mechanical version of a massage. Oh my god, is that the case? Mint, come over here and do that to me.
I'm the pilot now.
I'm a divine mint.
I just... Owie! Huh?
Oh, now I've shattered my tailbone. Thanks, Valimar.
Val? I'm just fine, thanks.
I don't know if I'm gonna get used to just hearing someone casually call the robot Val.
Valo.
I guess it beats Valley.
Tee, sorry, I'm genetically incapable of not falling over.
Klutz is in her DNA.
It's part of my Orbal curse.
I angered an Orbal mummy.
Oh, that's a weird way to say that.
Reen, did you not, get a memo about this, that she's on staff now?
I mean, he could have already known before walking in the door and still not have brought it up. Me what? The pact is sealed. What? Owie.
Now it is your job to make orbs for me, little one.
Thors graduates. Mint. Handles Valamar's maintenance under Professor Schmidt's guidance. Valamar catches her when she falls off him, which is a regular occurrence apparently.
I guess.
Hee hee.
All your most eccentric classmates are here, except for Beryl.
I'm gonna become both.
Mint could be a director. I don't know about none.
Alright, she's thinking all kinds of upgrades. We're gonna be blown away. Hello Valamar's codpiece. How are you doing? Sure, I guess. You can call it that.
I like them ditzy, Reen.
We'll see. I still can't believe that there's two of them now. They just put them in the same room.
They're coming at it from a different angle, though.
Not that different, because Tito's already had a couple of clumsy whoopsies in the game, too. In fact, I would say my favorite part is her great personality.
I can't catch her, but Valamar does that, so it's okay.
I tried to catch her and we had to replace me with a clone. It's fine, it happens a lot. Mother has thousands of them.
I'll help!
Alright, any new quartzes? Megalith Fall.
I misread that as Megalith Fail for a second and almost started cracking up.
Alright, so rocks. Rocks Fall.
Yeah.
Blue Ascension.
Ooh, Mute 100.
An explosive fountain of water. Flare Butterfly, I remember that one.
Yeah.
That's always a classic. Aerial Dust.
Okay, so we have some fun toys now.
We got some more.
Yeah, we've got the 2 tiers.
Like I can't possibly keep up with all of these. Which ones are different? Like obviously the 2s are new, but like
anything that costs 200 is new, I think. Or 3 in the case of that. Holy God.
jet black spear that tears life away.
Oh, so Tita's going through her Chuny phase.
Galleon Fort.
Yo, what a name.
Should I just get one of each of them? Each of the new spells? Say heck with it.
Let's wait and see what we get in our next mini dungeon, which we know is coming.
Okay. And we cannot summon Elliot and Co's Arcuses to open slots on them. Which I wasn't gonna anyway, but I was just curious if I could.
Oh, cool. I was wondering if someone would pick up the pieces of the Ouroboros mech.
Of course he did.
This thing really doesn't react well to air. Look at how corroded and faded the textures are.
I've had to combat it 4 times now. God, this is absolutely gonna be in like the chapter 5 variant of his dungeon.
I've made a Mark 3.
The Master System?
The Aeon Mark 3.
You will need to blow up more of them for me. I mean, yeah, in terms of like just normal real world physics, that thing made no sense.
It's true, power alone feels like it would have been a nightmare. Huh.
Very well. If we're lucky, we may even meet the conditions to start it up.
Yeah, that never really got addressed.
Well, the experiment's over, so whatever.
You're brooding. Give me my data. External voice, Schwarzer.
Oh yes, I'm sure Schmidt is very concerned about our health. Okay, that's fair. What the hell do you think?
You can't progress the plot if you don't do dungeons.
Alright. Mint. I want to hear him say it out loud.
You know he has a sneer on it. I mean, he is correct there.
I mean, it's true. It's true. Mint is on another level.
Yes. I'll begin docking her pay.
Mint was just like, oops, I've found myself in Nord. Whoopsie. Cannot comprehend. Alright.
How did she fall backwards that way?
Oh, they're gonna need to learn not to do that around him.
there! Didn't realize you were in here.
Oh, okay.
Hey there, first year.
I mean, it's obviously not him.
Which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
Having a flashback, huh? Yeah, I get those too. Haha.
My guy's Lloyd. What's yours?
I was wondering where Randy was because we hadn't seen him anywhere.
Oh, did I surprise you?
I was pretty sure we'd gone to everywhere, so.
Sorry about that. Thanks for picking it up.
Aww.
Gotta go beat up Schmidt a little bit.
Oh, man.
Haha, wow.
Little bit.
Reen, you know I'm gonna bother him. You know we're gonna try.
There are a lot of similarities between the two of them now that I think about it, though.
I wonder if Randy's getting his big stupid gun repaired.
Well, that was the thing I was about to say. Casually bisexual, big sniper rifle.
Okay. I think that's the whole campus now. Pretty much.
Yeah, I believe so.
Obviously, we got all the red dots, but I think we got everyone else too. That's a zoom button. All right, I'm gonna find it. Square? There it is. That's what I was looking for.
Yep.
Yep. We got all the wiggly the wiggly speech bubble people.
Yep. We have covered everyone, I believe. I don't see a room we missed.
Maybe I should. Actually, you know what? Let's This is pretty casual for going all the way back to the dorms. We need to look appropriate for the townsfolk, of course.
There's a lot of wind walking down this path. We need a coat. I've run Sydney off already.
I told him he needs to eat the chess set. He's figuring out how that works.
Kurt, literally my job.
You could just tell him, Reen.
Hell, I feel like he could probably guess based on the pattern.
Like, we already took Altina once. It's not a secret. Actually, no, we took all three of you that one time.
Yeah, they've all been in there.
Hello, energetic and calm voices.
That's a great expression.
Really boring guy talk. But
What?
But
I think I only just noticed her eyelashes are also colored with that wig.
did Muse spike the cooking class? Is that what happened?
Pheromones. We're gonna go with that.
Sure, she could have spiked it with pheromones. All right.
Neither of you are even in the BL club. Why are you doing this? We're not allowed to grow more of her in a vat anymore. What? What?
Still curious about like how all of that worked. Like, are there more, or have we run out? Is Altina the final one?
You know, it would make sense if she suddenly ran into a model past her own against her and had a whole existential crisis arc about it.
It's like Milliam's not gonna, because she's bulletproof.
Yeah, Milliam actually, like, developed a self.
Reen.
Rayan.
Phew.
I hate when I use that logic.
It's too late to bother anybody. I bet I should go out and spend money instead. It's the mirror.
One of the only working ones.
Oh. Alright.
Accidentally culling Reen is a pretty good one.
Hey, the mirror can only reflect what's in reality.
Oh god, do I exist? Says Reen if he gets too close to it.
Alright, we got Celestin.
You know, you actually just said it on the other side of my wall.
I would never spoil myself. Yeah, which ones?
I like the wicked glint with which he says that.
The hunt begins at 9. Sorry, the hunt begins at 8:45. Alright, I think that's principal's room.
That is the principal.
Her palatial chamber.
Look, she's funding this, so...
She can.
Well, no, she could take him in a fight.
She's in the super boss tier of battle readiness.
If I start some shit, you'll know it, Schwarzer, and I hope you'll be on my side.
Okay, yeah, we have a number of students.
Mm-hmm.
Stark or Wayne? Stark?
Haha.
He's brushing up on his studying, but this is... Ah, yes, the blitzkrieg tactics of merchantry.
Depending on how the family business worked, going out and haggling quick might have been an actual technique.
Well, yeah, we're working on it.
My story beats only come up when you have a side quest icon above my head.
Yeah, I don't have bonding events with you, so I guess we'll have to side quest this one. Oh, Kyrie. Remarkable talent for medicine.
Oh yeah, we never looked at that.
He's the doctor now. This baby is now a doctor. Good job.
I'm an emergency medical hologram. I'm Kyrie.
Kyrie Hauser. Learned logistics to help business. Seems to have a reason. Won't tell me. When the time is right. All right. All right. Gustav, I assume? He's ready to drum.
I love the speakers hooked up to nothing.
Hold up. I think that's drumsticks. Great. Drumsticks brand. Hi. Badumps. Well, I'll go die now. You were yelling badumps pretty loud.
He's mic'd up. That's why the speakers are there.
Sexy girl.
God, yeah, that's right.
Oh God, yeah, no, the failed the recording that we didn't keep. We had a whole sexy girl diversion where we tried to figure out what was written on that.
I think I found the text of it on Reddit.
Girls.
I won't do the song, but I'm thinking it.
Girls. Also, just some cosmetics. See, that hair doesn't do that on its own.
I'm unsurprised to find out that Ash is a little flamboyant.
Yeah, what's that? Oh, God. Kyrie.
Kyrie, do you want to ask your teacher who studied with one of those guys?
Yeah, I bet.
I've heard about that.
Okay, well, they're going to be pulled in. I think I'm going to replace her airstrike with Ivy Nail.
That seems good.
She doesn't increase strength and defense, which is, like, she could use defense, but her strength is not going to be a major concern.
Not in the slightest.
She can also upgrade that.
Is that an upgrade? I thought SR was bigger.
Well, the number, I mean, it's a different spell. It's a better spell.
My bad, my bad.
It does have a little more arts and arts defense, but not like much.
Yeah, 2 points isn't the biggest difference worth keeping.
Well, we can discuss submaster quartzes later.
It'd be great if we had more of them to play with.
It does seem like the old class 7 did drop their orbs when they left the party, so that's good.
We're not going to be in any battles without one on camera on us, Reen.
Well, when you're only in cutscene battles, you're badass. You don't need quartz. That's the thing.
That's true. Laura just cut through bosses single-handedly.
Oh yes. We have death matches all the time.
Prince Albert leads the hunger tennis. What? I didn't think this joke through.
I mean, it's basically what I said, but like clunkier. Oh.
That is accurate. The period of time where I was studying martial arts was enough that apparently I was also really good at dance just because I followed the instruction well.
I could see that. Okay, they're gonna enter tournaments eventually. Which one we got? Muse? Hello? I'm intruding in your room. Don't say anything about it. She did, of course.
Yeah, you had to know that was coming.
Hee hee.
Good news, Muse, you're also no fun.
Okay, so what we got? It looks like Estelle, Joshua, and Tita. Or is that a tiny wren? That's a tiny wren.
That is a tiny wren, you can tell by the bow.
Let's see, it's the family, the Tita family.
Yep.
Grandpa, crazy mom,
Mom, Dad, and Grandpa.
Dad that barely exists in the story.
I'm not dead.
That is an agate.
Yep. He gets his own photo.
That's one agate. Well, yes, he would. It would be impossible to photograph him and Tita's mom at the same time.
Her behind him with a steel chair would be a great photo, though.
Oh, she flash stepped. Yeah, that's exercise for you.
Yep.
The only way to stop that is to keep doing it, which sucks.
It's true.
But it does stop like that is a lot of things with exercise. It's like you do it once after being sedentary for way too long. Everything fucking hurts, and you're like, well, I'm not going to do that again. But it's not going to keep happening.
I will keep doing it just because, I like having arms.
Are you about to use your X/slash or whatever on Wayne?
He's aura farming. My bad, the kids call it meditating.
It's a weird meditation stance. Nope. Well, good luck. I'm not going to help, I guess. He's got a spotter. It'll be fine.
We have to trust the children to fly on their own sometime, Reen.
All right, we got some Tita soup. Are you my mom? No. Sandy.
Stop that.
Toad's just off in the periphery, like, I'm here too.
I'm an instructor, but I'm the worst one.
Better than doing work. Alright. Tita, is this flirt soup that you made? This flirting soup for flirting? Oh no. Good.
You don't get out of going to the pub that easy, Reen.
And I'm still alive. Toad's just 1,000 yards staring. Like, oh, that was gonna be my thing. I was gonna be able to hold that one over them. Ah, hell.
Toa is kind of without an actual anchor for herself right now.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Hey, you're kind of the same archetype. Haha. Okay, well, that was nothing exciting. I bet, we should definitely wash up before we go.
Absolutely. This coat is heavy.
Let's go into bathroom. Mail. It's the bath.
Maybe we'll wash up.
Maybe we will wash up.
Weird thoughts to have in the bath, Reen.
Well, he does come from Bath Town, where you commune with all your neighbors in Bath.
Okay, that does actually make sense with the hot spring in the center of town, yes.
Well, it's fine. It's fine, Kurt. It's all right.
Oh, I shouldn't have been taking a drink. I don't think I expected a punchline like that.
You can smell him coming from Arga's way.
No, they all practice the exact same school style.
No, they're all quite different.
Never mind. I thought he was going to be like, oh, okay, he's going to get hung up over that. Why did I have to be a twink?
I mean, it's possible to bulk up. You could do it. Well, you get enough exercise. You could make it work, Kurt. And Reed's just like, man, that guy's such a twink.
He's got to learn how to use the twinkiness as part of his sword style, like I did.
8 leaves, 1 twink. We're done. We're done with that conversation.
I mean, what is Gale if not weaponizing being a twink?
We're done with that conversation. The relaxing bath restored 100 of Reen's and Kurt's craft points. And our bond strengthened.
But, like, not meaningfully.
He did not leave us any milk. We didn't get any bath milk from our student.
Well, he doesn't have a job, so he can't afford that.
No, he's done meditating. Phew. Okay. Well, we could head out into town, go to the diner, or could call it here. Maybe check out a long overdue. It's here somewhere. Chapter of Heartless Edgar.
Hey.
That's 16 pages. Maybe not.
Do the Black Records.
Let's do the Black Records. Let's deal with the Black Records. The southern reaches of the Sutherland Province. S1203 February. All Orbal power came to a sudden stop in the area around Parm and Titus Gate. It had been a relatively mild winter, but without lights, communications, or heaters, the people of Parm found themselves subjected to cold and darkness for an entire week. Sutherland's provincial army was called in to provide aid. After a short investigation, the source of the outage was determined to be a city-sized airship that appeared over Valeria Lake in Liberl, the neighboring kingdom to the south. Didn't we find this in a treasure chest somewhere? So wasn't that it?
Yeah.
So who planted that? The floating structure had a height of 5,000 and a length of 3,000 arg. The ancient Zemurian structure drew in nearly all Orbal energy from the entirety of Liberl into itself. Thus, the southern reaches of Erebonia were affected as well. 3 days after the incident began, the Imperial Army's 3rd Armored Division moved with surprising speed from Dreknor Fortress to Parm, and then on to Titus Gate, giving support to those affected along the way. Though the Army's Orbal tanks ceased to function near the Empire's southern border, they also had a large number of steam-powered tanks available. Using the combustion-driven models allowed them to get around without relying on Orbal energy. Even the cannons themselves used gunpowder ammunition. Though it wasn't ideal, it was enough to allow them to respond to the situation. The leader of the 3rd Armored Division was Lieutenant General Zex Vander, a member of the family tasked with guarding the Imperial family, and a moderate in an army led mostly by warhawks. He felt conflicted as he led his division south into Liberlian territory. The government's stated reason for his current orders were to protect the citizens during the power outage, and assist Liberl during the current crisis. The strange part was that the steam-powered tanks, which were vastly inferior to the Orbal-powered models, of course, had been commissioned by the Imperial government and provided to the army only a month before the incident. Though the 3rd Armored Division was the first to make it to the border, a number of other divisions were on their way. In the end, the military intervention was stopped thanks to Prince Olivert of Erebonia's Imperial family and Brigadier General Cassius Bright of the Liberlian army. With the arrival of Liberl's functioning airship, the Arcee, as proof that they could handle the situation without Erebonia's assistance, they were given the time they needed to restore power to the region. As Orbal energy returned to the southern reaches of the Empire, so did relative peace between the two nations. To certain individuals, however, it was clear that the Faceless, the Anguis of Ouroboros responsible for engineering the incident, had connections to Erebonia's intelligence division. The small autonomous weapons the Faceless utilized during this period of time would later come to be known as combat shells.
Huh.
I don't remember the term the Faceless.
I vaguely remember that was one of his nicknames.
Okay. I see. I thought that was like a faction, the way they said that. Okay. So that's the Black Records. Yeah, I don't know about the books. Like I said, we've really hit a brick wall with Red Moon Rose. That was a rough one.
Yeah, at least the rest of these are just politely small. We could do the Imperial Chronicle if you want a little more.
Sure.
I'll take this one for you.
Here we go.
Military Affairs, Gorelia Fortress Parade. On May 5th, Gorelia Fortress held the largest Imperial Army parade in history. The parade celebrated the fortress's rebuilding after the Crossbell incident 2 years ago, and the return of the famous General Van Dyke as commander of Imperial Army forces after 7 years. 15 of the armored divisions participated, with nearly half the entire armed forces and over 1,000 military vehicles, including Octs and MBTs. Each type of newly refurbished Panzer Soldat participated, including 10 Goliaths. The 1st and 2nd Air Fleets, added last year, also flew in, making this the largest gathering of military might in history. Imperial Army Preparedness and Maintenance. The balance of the Empire's two armies, the Imperial Army and Provincial Armies, has greatly changed since the Civil War due to negotiations of the noble and reformist factions.
We've combined them.
I know,
the Neformal.
I absolutely whiffed that accent there. Panzer soldats normally used by the provincial armies are now deployed in the Imperial Army, and many personnel were promoted so the armies could use the air fleet at any time. This is obviously in response to the repeated small-scale invasions of Calvardian forces, but it is also likely to protect against international criminal organizations thought to have operated in the Civil War and Jaeger attacks, the likes that burned Keldic. However, the current military preparedness is excessive, and what size the military should be maintained at will be a topic of discussion. Staff writer. Incident. Something amiss in Sutherland? In southern Sutherland province, near the old capital of St. Ark, students of a military academy were attacked by someone at their field exercise camp on April 22nd. The branch campus of Thors Military Academy was attacked by autonomous weapons, but luckily it was able to fend off the attack without injuries. A train derailed between the old capital and Parm the same afternoon, but it is unknown if the incidents are related. Local provincial armies were slow to respond in both cases, making problems with maintaining order in some provinces apparent. Culture. Famous baker goes north. A famous bakery stands on West Street in Crossbell City, the eastern limit of the Empire. Its name is Morgus. It won a mayoral prize when the province was independent, and people come to the city just to visit the bakery. Its owner left for the Northumbria province, annexed last year, in February of this year. His goal is to train bakers in the province that has seen continued food shortages, and he has seen great success since opening his new branch. According to baking apprentice Oscar, left in charge of the flagship store, when the boss was young, he trained all over the world. This is his way of paying it forward. Oscar is making efforts to keep regular customers pleased with the boss gone, and he has definite skills of his own that have gained him many fans. It seems there will be no pause in the delicious smells wafting down West Street.
Oh man, what's her name is going to be furious about this article.
Oh yes. We're going to have a side quest to undermine Oscar or help her make some super loaf.
We already had 3 of those in Crossbell.
I've done it! Lemon pimento loaf!
And then Oscar is just going to be like, wow, this is great.
Hey, this tastes good. Did I tell you I accidentally invented hyper sourdough?
Oscar! Anyway. So we're definitely going to be dealing with them in a little bit. That's what I got out of that. Can see voiced Oscar. That'll be new.
That'll be an interesting one.
And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and call it here. There's dinner off that away ish. I'm sure it will be delicious. And I don't know, I will probably meet someone there. There's probably a reason we're going out there.
There's a side quest I have earmarked that we'll also do.
Ooh. Very exciting.
Yes. But until then, we won't get to see Oscar's 12-grain bread.
Oh, 13 grains this time. He invented a new grain.
I've done it! The baker's dozen! All in my bread.
I'm out of here. The world awaits. Trails of Cold Steel 3.
We're back.
We're back. Sorry for... I feel like I say this like four times each playthrough. Sorry for the gap in uploads. I was having issues. Stuff was going on, but that's all cleared up now. If you wish to stop by, we've got recordings going on. We're doing those live on stream now. Currently Saturday nights. By the time you hear this, it's maybe not Saturday nights or maybe not at all anymore. I don't know. I don't know what time it is or what day it is or anything. You're watching this video now. You know. You understand.
Professor Reen is looking very accusatory about time and space.
Yeah, just making some changes behind the scenes so, so that this doesn't take 7 years. is the goal.
And once again, if you need more Sybil book ASMR, let us know in the comments.
And we will see you next time at Leeves.
Welcome.
Welcome. Now leave.
Jogulan.
Josuian.
Oh, Josuian. See, that's the problem with me trying to read these at this resolution. Ah, well.
Josuian. Goodbye.
Bye.